there's this ongoing historical clash that happens between black women and white women. And that historical clash has to do with this 19th century debate about who gets to be ladies and who gets to be women. So white women told black women in the 19th century that white women were ladies and black women were not. So when you get to the 21st century and you have the magnificent first lady that is Michelle Obama, and then her successor is a white woman like Melania Trump, you get into these really old historical debates about ladies versus women. So Melania Trump has nude photos, has a dubious educational record that she seems to have lied about. And beyond that, she plagiarizes Michelle Obama's speech in her remarks at the Republican National Convention. In other words, we would say in hip hop parlance, she's a beat biter. She takes other people's shit and passes it off as her own. And yet she is still the first lady and Americans are largely quiet about who she is. Meanwhile, Michelle Obama is raked over the coals for everything from wearing her arms out in her official portrait, even white feminists come for her when she says that she's the mom in chief and that she's going to spend time raising her daughters. Now, no one has come for Melania for making the choice to make sure that Barron Trump was able to finish out the school year before she moved into the White House. People had some feelings about it, but in general, no one said she was a bad mom or a bad feminist. But Michelle Obama becomes this battleground for Americans over these ideas about proper womanhood and proper ladyhood, and it's deeply unfair to her. The great thing to say is that she really navigates it with a level of adeptness that is befitting of Black excellence and is befitting of the kinds of quality and character that the Obamas brought to the office of president and first lady. Melania Trump, on the other hand, just makes me sigh. She makes me tired. She's able to benefit from what we like to call peak Becky. She's a peak Becky. And, it's peak white womanhood. She can be mediocre, she cannot rise to the occasion, and she can still remain in good standing with the hearts of most Americans. That's a thing we want to change. It's the cause of way too much enmity between black women and white women. And maybe we could get at the heart of that if we start to tell the truth about these differences in treatment.